What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? There is a vertical live and then there is the regular horizontal live. So there's two different ones. So I don't know which one you guys are at, but thank y'all for joining the show. And let's get into it, y'all.
What did you do to this damn man? Is it the way you love? Hey, me, baby. Oh, he woke up this morning. Yeah. We 82 on this brain. Yeah. Do you understand? This man don't what you got. I don't care what y'all had one night. Listen. Then obviously, allegedly, that's what it was supposed to be. It wasn't for the two.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody feeling? How everybody living today? No politics today. I kind of wanted to talk about this Milagro Gramz and Megan Thee Stallion situation. Just give my perspective on it. You know, we talked about Milagro a while ago when this first was happening, and we were listening to our station heads and stuff like that. I kind of let it go. I was like, oh, okay, I'm kind of done with it. But now that the case done started, I was like, dang, I'm kind of interested now. But I was also thinking this too. Now, I heard this is supposed to be ending at the end of the week. But if it goes longer, should AT2 go? While y'all answer that, let's go ahead and say hi to the people. What's up, Demetria? How you doing? What's up, Jayla? What's up, Angie? Love seeing my members here. What's up, Quita? What's up, Crystal? What's up, Bunny? What's up, Diamond? Hello, hello, hello. What's up, Tasha? Okay, I don't know where you guys are watching, either the vertical one or the other one, but hey, either way, y'all here, so that's all that matters. Hello, Sephora, Tasha, Shelves, Ryan, superhero movie duh. Okay, thank you. All right. So I want to start out with this because someone asked the question like, what is she being sued for? And I just want to go ahead and clarify what Milagro is being sued for. So it's defamation, invasion of privacy, intentional infliction of emotional distress. So like she stressed me out so bad I had a mental breakdown, and then cyber stalking. Okay, so with that being said, Ariel, she might have a case for this because we know that Milagro was at least in communication. Can't say she was paid for. That's going to come out in the trial. Cannot say she was paid for or she was told to do this, but we do know that she did have communication with people who did not like Megan. That's confirmed, right? Also, we know that Milagro was spreading misinformation, essentially lying. And it'd be different if Milagro had said like, oh, I heard this from someone. But the fact that Milagro went to the case and was saying misinformation, one example was that they didn't have the gun. And the way Milagro had made it seem is like they lost the gun. And no, that's not what it is. The LAPD always had the gun. And so going with that kind of proves that, okay, yeah, she was giving misinformation. Now, regarding the deepfake video, that was something that was shared and promoted on Milagro's platform. Now, you could say that, oh, because today in court, they were trying to argue about not argue, she hasn't been cross-examined, but she was asked about the deepfake video. Now she is stating that she thought the video was real. She thought the video was real. Now, from what I've been looking online and stuff like that, the Milagro haters, they said, that ain't true. She said that she shared it and it was probably fake, or it was probably AI. Like, she recognized that it was AI, but in court, she's saying that, oh, I thought it was real. Now, what's funny is that in the opening, they actually played the video to show that it was fake. And then it was something like, they said some kind of thing about Megan got shot and somebody took that as their shot to become a star, talking about Milagro. So that was like their little dig to her or whatever. Now, I was just translating that. I don't know how it came off in court, if that was like strong or not, but yeah. What's up, Juan? So again, I want to clarify, because a lot of people are like, this is the same as Tasha K. Not exactly, because it wasn't that Tasha K was working with anyone. Tasha K did everything herself. Now, did she interview a girl who said blah, blah, blah? Yes. But essentially, she was on her own. Milagro, what they're trying to prove with her, and this part I don't know if they can prove, is Milagro was working with other people. That's going to be a tough sell. You know, that's going to be very tough. What's up, Miss Kitty? But, I mean, at the end of the day, I still stand on what I said in the beginning. I don't feel bad for her. Now, I don't want her platform taken and all that other stuff. I don't want that to happen. But this is a situation that she did to herself. We got to be honest about it. It was like, even after the trial, there was a certain group of people still talking about the Milagro, still talking about the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory case. Still saying that, oh, Megan was lying, Megan was this, Megan was that. Okay, we can call Megan a liar. You know, I don't disagree with that. You know, originally when they were pulled over that night, she said she stepped on glass. Yes, that would be a lie. Now, she did clarify the reason why she lied about that. But essentially, it wasn't about her lie. It was whether or not she got shot or not. Right? Because at the end of the day, she told them it was glass. However, the reason why that it ended up going further is because anytime somebody is shot, they have to investigate that. And they were pulling bullet fragments out her foot. They did not pull glass out her foot. They pulled bullet fragments out her foot. So it wasn't a situation where Megan was snitching on anybody. I mean, literally, if they're pulling bullet fragments out your foot, you can't then say, oh, I don't know how that got there. Come on now. We know how it got there. Obviously, somebody was shot. But again, I feel like those small little details and stuff like that still doesn't equate to, okay, well, Tory is innocent. I still go to what I said. I think Tory not testifying was the worst thing he could have done. And on top of that, okay, if Tory didn't do it, then who did? Because during the case, now afterwards, they try to make the argument that it was Kelsey. But beforehand, his lawyer even said, oh, if we go with the excuse that it was Kelsey, they won't believe it. His initial lawyers that he had. They said, we didn't, don't go with the Kelsey did it because nobody will believe it. So they try to do this like, oh, well, we don't know who did it. You know, there was gun residue. The gun was inconclusive, all this other stuff. So they try to do this whole, oh, we don't know what's going on, you know, and it was just like, if you're not going to say who it is, then I don't think that's a strong argument at all. Like, you got to say it was somebody. She literally couldn't shoot herself. Why did they give Kelsey immunity? She was at the crime scene. Well, they gave her immunity for in fear of perjury and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, they weren't really trying to go after Kelsey. They were trying to get Tory. So usually they'll do that with the witnesses. And granted, what they're going by, and that's the interesting thing. How come nobody is mad at Kelsey? Because remember, she pretended like she had amnesia when she was at court, but they already had her deposition. Remember, from where she said Tory was the one who shot Megan. But how come no one ever called out Kelsey? Now, I heard about the bribe, but I don't know if she took the bribe or not. Remember, Kelsey and Megan were both offered $1,000. Karma said the defense team's own witness placed the gun in his hand, and he hired the dumbest attorney in California. Tory did it. The jailhouse call apologizing. Yeah, and then there's also that too. Yeah. And I think, with that night, granted, I still find it weird that the actual driver didn't have to testify. Because it was Tory's driver / bodyguard that was the one that was the driver. The fact that he didn't testify was crazy. And I thought that he had left the country or something like that. That was Megan's bodyguard who left the country, but Tory's bodyguard / driver, he was around. So that was very weird to me that either side, the prosecution or the defense, did not interview him. The driver came last minute. Okay, so was it procedural? Is that why he did not testify? Because I heard the other way around, that he was there the whole time and they just never asked him. Yeah, Tory never testified. I told you, if you won't defend yourself, how can I defend you? Also, if you guys didn't know, Tory was held in contempt, so he could have either got more time at it or he had to pay a fine. So what he ended up doing was paying that fine. He has to pay Megan's lawyer $20,000, and then Tory's lawyer has to pay Megan's team $5,000. So again, it's just weird how, I get it. You probably don't want to say anything that's going to hurt or incriminate you, but you're already in jail. You might as well tell the truth. And there was only 3 questions that they asked, like, how'd you meet Megan? Did you have any communication with Milagro? And then there was one more, you guys. It was one more. I forgot. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. When did you make, how did you meet Megan? Were you in communication with Milagro? And another one. I forgot what the third one was. No, Tory is a wild card. Him testifying would have made it worse. One question, he fly off the handle. That is true too. But if you can't control yourself, like, listen, facing all them years in jail, I'm going to be on my best behavior. I ain't going to act out of character. Milagro sounds so guilty after Tory not answering questions. Yeah, like, because that's how I took it. So let me ask you guys, let's do a 30-second countdown. With Tory not answering the deposition, answering questions in the deposition, do you think that helped or hurt Milagro? Helped or hurt? 30 seconds. And don't forget, the judge is already racking up the bill because it was 2 months ago, I believe. Did y'all hear about when, because I had stopped talking about it, but I did hear about that Milagro was deleting text messages and emails and stuff like that. And so they held her in contempt. It was like 5,000 or something like that. Put a one in the chat if you heard that. So she's already been taking a whole bunch of L's before the trial even started. And don't forget, there's a whole gag order where she can't even talk about it. Okay, Darcy, Karma, okay, yeah, support, yeah. So she was already taking a whole bunch of L's before the trial even started. So that's why I'm all like, yeah, this ain't looking good for her at all. Like, I can't imagine. Now, tomorrow will be the cross-examination, but they're going to hold her feet to the fire about her saying that she thought that deep fake video was real. They are going to get her on that. And I know if other people are saying that Milagro said that she knew it was fake, I know they have to have that recording. I know they have to have that somewhere. Has Milagro explained why she couldn't just stop? That's a good question, Margot. What's up, Jackie? That is a very good question. Why couldn't she just stop? It wasn't even that relevant anymore. When you think about it, it really wasn't. And I know Tory was doing appeals and stuff like that. Where did those appeals go? Nowhere. Excuse me. Those appeals went out the window. They all, well, not out the window. They all were denied. Each and every one of them. And remember, they were saying like, oh, there's this new footage, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it was basically the video of the gunshots going off, but it was like no video of them actually, you know, in the midst of everything like that. It's just like you heard video from the ring cam or some shit like that. But every time they say there's new evidence, there's new this, there's new that, it's all like we already heard, we already heard this before. It's never anything new. And I just wonder, like, who the F is his lawyers? If he got money from Drake, he got money from Chris Brown to get him like, why are you not hiring the best lawyers? And maybe also, too, the lawyers really don't know what's going on, which, I mean, they should know what's going on, but maybe they don't really know what's going on because it's all like they're always bringing up the same argument about, oh, well, Tory, it was inconclusive on the gun. And, you know, it's the things that we already heard. If that's not working, then why do you keep bringing that up? They even brought up the whole thing. Oh, Megan said she stepped on glass. Okay, well, yeah, she lied about that. We know. However, she wasn't on trial. Megan wasn't on trial. And she already clarified that Tory shot her. So that was before the court even started. So she already clarified that. And again, Megan and Kelsey were not friends. So after that whole situation went down, so it wouldn't do either one any good on lying on Tory. Well, I'll take that back. No, Kelsey could have lied, right? Was that regarding the glass or and also people bring up like them sleeping together. You know how she told Gayle King that if she slept with him, and she said no. But at the end of the day, her vagina wasn't on trial. Now, that could have been a motive that she was upset or there was some relationship, but her vagina wasn't on trial. So, and again, that ended up coming out that, she was embarrassed and all that. So again, they asked her about that, but that still didn't. Anything about Megan lying about whether or not her and Tory slept together had nothing to do with that situation as far as bullets being in her foot. Now, could it lead to some kind of motive or something like that? Yeah, that's fair argument, right? Because the story was that she was mad that Kelsey didn't know that they hooked up and Tory was with her and all this other shit, right? So, yeah, that could have been some kind of motive, but still, it didn't work. Academics and Nikki are now promoting MAGA. Do they think they need Trump pardons? Did you hear that Nikki is supposed to be going to the UN? Y'all, when it comes to that Nikki shit, I'm not. Do she realize that she an immigrant, y'all? I don't think some of y'all probably don't know that she's an immigrant, huh? Because you know how you like y'all anti-immigrant and want all the immigrants to be deported. I guess only certain ones. All right. Oh yeah, she definitely on her Kanye. Yeah, her vagina is not on trial. Yes. Gail and Oprah are two people we don't lie to ever. Yeah. If I smash Whoopi, I wouldn't tell. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the point. The case again, if they can prove that okay, this woman was going after me and relentless, it caused me emotional distress, and Milagro literally says like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, that's what I did. And she admits to it. Not that, hey, I was reporting on the news. Because here's the thing, what I'm getting to you guys. A lot of the bloggers are scared. They're all like, oh my God, if Milagro loses, then we all lose. No, if Milagro lose, shit, that's on her. That ain't on me. Oh, we have to support her because she's a blogger. No, you don't. Megan didn't put me in the lawsuit. That's Milagro lawsuit. That ain't my shit. Just like if I was to get sued, would they be all like, oh yeah, we're all for one and one for no. That's your own shit. I didn't get called into court. But let me tell you about Milagro. Milagro's like, hey, I know that this is going to be televised. People going to be, well, not televised, but this is going to be online on all the blogs. Let me dress up in my best Cruella de Vil. All she needed was a white stripe in her head. She said, let me dress up as Cruella de Vil. She had on her cow, zebra, wolf puss coat on. Somebody called PETA. She had on zebra shoes. Listen, Milagro was all like, if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose in style. I ain't mad at it. Milagro, do your thing. He looked a cheap. Damn. Milagro and TK have something in common. They are willing to spread misinformation and deepfakes for clicks and views. Damn. Wolf. Yeah, but listen, Milagro was all like, listen, I'm going to step out tonight. And let me give Milagro credit. I think, even though we're making fun of her, I do think she did look good. It's the best that she's ever looked before. Shaking my head. Don't do what? I said it's the best she looked. Don't be mad at me, Cammy. I said this is the best she looked. So y'all don't think that she wore this on purpose? Like she was trying to make a statement? Literally. It's not her best. No, I really do think it's the best she looked. Y'all know I love characters. Milagro is a character. No matter what you guys think about Milagro, Milagro is a character. She understood the assignment. She was all like, you know what? Let me dress up as a villain. Since y'all want to call me a villain, let me dress up as a villain. I bet you that was her excuse. I think the next 5 days, if it goes on to all 5 days, I think she's going to be giving us looks the whole time. Yeah, right. She's giving us Halloween. She's going to give us a show outside the courtroom and in the courtroom. She did not look good. You don't think she looked good? Hold on, let's do a 30-second countdown. You know I'm petty. Let's do a 30-second countdown. Did y'all like Milagro's outfit? Yes or no? Let me put it back up so y'all can get a good look. Megan looked very classy, but Megan knows what she's doing. She always looks classy in court. Always covered up and everything like that. Okay, but Milagro, did you guys like Milagro's outfit? Dang. She wore that in dedication to PETA. That 101 Dalmatian. Let me see if I can get the shoot. Did I download that video, y'all? Hold on. I think I downloaded. Did I? Yep, I did download it. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let me play a commercial real quick, you guys, while I try to upload this. Hold on. Here we go.
What did you do to this damn man? Is it the way you love? Hey, me, baby. Oh, he woke up this morning. Yeah. We 82 on this brain. Yeah. Do you understand? This man don't what you got. I don't care what y'all had one night. Listen. Then obviously, allegedly, that's what it was supposed to be. It wasn't for the two. Get up here, Godfather. What you done did to this man?
Okay, I have it here. Here we go, you guys.
So, how did it go today?
Good, right?
You feeling confident about tomorrow?
I feel like God is good all the time. That's what I feel like. How you feel today?
I feel great. Look at those fabulous shoes.
Talk about that.
Where are the shoes from?
Tasha K said I'm a Shein hoe, but these from Fashion Nova, child. Ain't that cute? Get into it. Cold. Fashion Nova, I need a cold.
How do you like Miami? How do you feel they're treating you at the trial?
I can't talk about that, but Miami is a beautiful city. Miami is beautiful.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I love Miami.
All right, good luck to you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Did you hear at the end? She was all like, "Hi, Miss Cuniff," talking about Megan Cuniff. Megan Cuniff was there at the trial too, as well. They said it's 80 degrees in Miami. I was like, 80 degrees? Damn. Listen, y'all, court is not fun. Even traffic court is not fun. No kind of court is fun. I know Milagro, I know deep down she's not enjoying this. I know that she's hating this moment. I know she can't stand it. It's unfortunate, but again, you're responsible for what you do. Even if she felt like, okay, this is gonna be my winning ticket, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. I think after she was sued and none of those people had her back, and she would say, like, you know, I've been riding for everybody and nobody has had my back. Like, she was realizing, you guys, in real time that, yeah, you're not the star. They're looking out for Tory. They're not looking out for Tory and Milagro. Did you think you were a part of the team? You're exposable. You're disposable. They don't need you. I said exposable. Disposable. They didn't need you. So now you're like, oh, you know, I'm not getting no support. I'm not getting no help. The lawyer that she originally had left, and, you know, it was a lot. Listen, I thought she was getting paid at least. Say if she was even getting paid, like, is it enough for her to really fight Megan? Does she make that much money to where she can fight Megan in court? I don't know. I don't know if she's making that kind of money to where she can fight Megan in court. When did Milagro think she was winning? Listen, I don't think she has yet felt the defeat yet. I think or maybe she has and she's just putting up a front like she doesn't care. But I know this shit bothers her. She wouldn't be crying on her station head, you know, the few times that they did record her crying. She wouldn't be crying on her station head if it didn't bother her. You know she's gonna do it again though. The one, I'm sorry, from Tory, she's back. The cocky thing, she did not work. She did not work for Tory, so I don't understand Milagro's angle. You are supposed to drum up sympathy. Go get charges dropped. Yeah. Hey, Lady Letitia, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. She's doing the same thing that Tasha did. Tasha was like, yup, I'm going to win, and laugh. And then when it was over, she had a mental breakdown. Yeah, that shit is not fun, you know? Come on through, singer. I think you might be behind Addicted when I played the commercial. Who do you think will win the case? I'm thinking Megan's gonna win this case. If y'all ask me flat out, who do I think who's gonna win? Megan. I think it's already kind of been aligned all the way up through. You know, you got to remember, with Tory being held in contempt, Milagro deleting text messages and emails and DMs and shit like that. She had to pay $5,000 to the lawyer. Everything kind of added up to where it was working in Megan's favor. The gag order, you know, Milagro wasn't supposed to talk about Megan anymore. It was all aligned for her. Everything that Megan and her lawyer asked for, they basically got. What's up, DC Purple Diva? Damn, the jury gonna take 10 minutes. Oh, so the jury. So it's 4-4, and as I understand, there's one black man and one black woman. I don't know if that would make a difference because this is 2 black people, so I don't know if that really is significant or not. I feel like that's only significant if it's like something like, a black person is being prosecuted versus a, you know, against a white person, or, you know, something like that. And, you know, and I think Milagro did kind of want the whole Tasha K treatment, because Tasha K, and again, we can't say that Tasha K star risen. She might have been more known, but I don't know if Tasha would say her star risen, because like at the end of the day, all that stress, all the money, everything that you have to deal with, does that make it worth it? And I don't think Milagro had the name recognition to where it'll be like, oh my God, like, oh, Milagro? Like, I don't think Milagro's going to get booked on any shows. Not even on the streaming platforms, because remember, DJ Academic said he was going to donate to her, but then she said something slick about him, and then he said, nah, F that. I ain't going to give you no money. I have heard that DJ Academics might testify. He might be one of Milagro's witnesses, but again, what is that really going to do for her? Yeah, no one cares. Yeah, I don't think people care about that. Now, I know, and trust me, I know we got some Millie fans in here. People love her. Yeah, y'all love her, but would you consider her a star? I'll even put me in the situation. Like, if I was getting sued, I wouldn't necessarily become a star after getting sued. Tasha K is infamous, not famous, from her trial with Cardi B. Milagro testified that she believes to say what y'all asked for, and said that she was not advised properly. It was not my goal or aim to ever try to deceive you guys. Deleted messages. Wait, she testified that? She's another YouTuber to me. Never heard of her until this trial. 82, can she get channels under one? That could be possible, you know? Remember, they kind of teased that Cardi B was going to do that with Tasha, but she didn't end up doing that, though. What's up, Marcellus? I still say the devil works hard and Kris Jenner works harder. Tory and Megan had just left Kylie's. Listen, they needed Kylie to show up to the courthouse, because that's who really knows what happened that night. And it seemed like Kylie still supports Tory and doesn't really F with Megan. Yeah, that's what we really need to know. Not mommy issues. You know, I kind of like it. I'm using it right now. Sometimes I'll use it, sometimes I don't. For those of you who don't know what he's talking about, now this is why some of you guys are on vertical and then some of you guys are horizontal, like the normal way. So you guys can watch it on two different ways. So I like it. I don't use it all the time for this one. I kind of just wanted to test it out again. The only thing I don't like it is that I can't change my layout on the vertical one. Like, it has to be the same way on each one. Like, I can't change the layout. Like, I can't customize the vertical one to make it fit better. It has to stay like this, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. Can they bring up her other lawsuits? Whose other lawsuits? Hey, Christine, how you doing? What's up, Stephanie? Yeah, Kylie's party. That's what we need to talk about. Where is Kylie? Congrats, 88K. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's time to terrorize and they playing with you. Yo, Libra, you know they yes, they playing with me. They trying it. They really trying to play with me. Yeah, but we'll see what happened tomorrow. So today was jury selection, and then they asked Milagro about the deepfake video. So not too much. Tomorrow we'll see what's going on. This is supposed to wrap up by Friday. I said if it goes into next week, I'll probably try to go. I don't know. Should I go? Here's the thing. No. I'm not gonna go. I make the decision. I'm not gonna go. The reason why I'm not gonna go is because I can make more money doing what I do with politics more than I could with going to the Milagro case. It's not worth it. It's not. Yeah, no. If I just wanted to go to Miami, that'd be one thing. But yeah, just going there. Yeah, no. Unless it's something like, they start like somebody like DJ Academics and like different witnesses start showing up, then maybe that would be worth it. But nah. Can you speak about Nikki going to the UN tomorrow? Yeah, I can definitely speak on that. Yeah. AT2, I think you can get the check mark at 100K. Yes, you can. I think you're doing great with politics. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that. I don't want to say that name. Said he is going to fight Armand if Armand. I heard that Armand is going. I heard that he's going. Like he did a fundraising. He's going. And that's the other thing too. So I would pay all this because it's a last minute trip. I would pay all this money. Yeah. I'd rather put that in the slot machine, y'all. I'd rather put that in the slot machine. Why the hell would I waste my time going to Miami and I ain't gonna make that money back? I might as well sit my ass at home, make my money the way I know I make my money by doing my shit, doing my politics, and then I can go to the casino on the weekend. Why am I wasting y'all time? I ain't going to that shit. Shit, that's why it looked empty outside. Didn't it look empty outside? Like, ain't nobody give a damn. Like, it wasn't like lines of people out there. The only people who would care about this case is Megan Thee Stallion and the small percentage of people on the internet that pay attention to this. Other than that, ain't nobody give a damn about this shit. I'll be wasting my goddamn money. Oh, nah. It's cool. Y'all can have it. So I didn't go to the Diddy one. I didn't go to the Millie trial. Y'all, I don't think the whole trial thing is for me. I don't like to wake up early. I'm a content creator. I'm up all night. Now, if they did nighttime court, I'll be down for that. But shit. Oh, thank you, Darcy. I appreciate that. AT2 don't go. I love your political commentary. Yeah. I'm going to stick to the rivers and lakes that I'm used to. I'm not going to do all that. Let me stop playing with y'all. Well, let me ask y'all before we get out of here. Because I don't know. This might change my mind a little bit. Should I go to the Megan versus Milagro trial? Should I go? Yes or no? Listen, Megan Cunith, Armand, they got this. They listen. They the king and queen of this court. They got it. That's at home. Right, the whole flight situation. I don't want to get on a damn plane anytime soon. Listen, Britt, you right about that. I don't want to get on no plane. So I'm all like, yeah, y'all can have it. Unless I was going to be able to travel by boat, car, no, that's ridiculous. But by boat, Yeah, no thank you. All right, y'all. Well, shit, not with Trump blowing up them boats in the middle of the ocean. Not by that either. Shit. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get the hell up out of here, but I appreciate every single one of y'all. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And let me know what you guys think about this whole Milagro and Megan Thee Stallion case. And, you know, who do you think winning? I love y'all. We out of here.